Que come, que bebe, que da, que recibe, pero el hombre que sabe.
Hi, my name is Sammy. I'm with Revere TV here with Andrew and Caesar at the second annual Beachmont Multicultural Day Festival. A lot of great vendors, a lot of great talent around us. If you missed it this year, make sure you come out next year. We're having a great time. Thank you.
We are the Beachmont Improvement Committee. There are lots of people who are founders here. I want to give a real shout out to our Ward 1 Councilor, Joanne McKenna. Hey, Joanne! Because we owe our existence to Joanne, who pulled us all together and said we could do it. And we have done it. Our mission is to create a safe neighborhood for walkers, bikers, and for automobiles. Our mission is to enhance the natural beauty of this wonderful small mountain by the sea, where people camped in tents so that they could come from Charlestown, from Malden, from throughout this neighborhood and across the state of Massachusetts. Poor people up on the hill camping in tents, enjoying the breeze that we have the privilege of enjoying all the time. We have a storied history. I wanted to bring this picture painted in 1893 by the famous Impressionist artist Maurice Prendergast, because this was the other side of Beachmont history. This, if you can believe it, is a picture of Short Beach. Prendergast entitled it Beachmont. He spelled it B-E-E-C-H. We know it as B-E-A-C-H-M-O-N-T, and that is probably etched in our hearts forever, because once you're from Beachmont, you are always from Beachmont. Yeah. That's great. We sponsor events like this to show how much we welcome newcomers. We have always, always welcomed newcomers here. When the Yankees moved out, the Irish who were escaping famine in Ireland came here to settle. When there were wars in Europe, we had Europeans coming. We now have people living in Beachmont from 5 continents of the world. And we are here to celebrate the culture of each and every one. Welcome everyone, and we learn to participate with everyone too. We have different cultures, we have different clothing, different food, different religions. It doesn't matter. We are all one Beachmont. Catherine is a product of the Beachmont spirit. Even though she did not spend her childhood here, she spent the majority of her adult life, raised her children here, and is still here to share her wisdom and her joy with us today. Catherine came to teach in the Revere Public Schools, and I'm proud to claim myself a colleague of hers. She came to teach, taught for the first grade for a while, and then remember, in the 70s, children who were sick, children who had been injured either temporarily or permanently, did not go to school. They stayed home. They were actually, in many a sense, isolated. But I heard from children of mine who were out sick for a period of time, what a wonderful visit they always had from Catherine Melchionda. Mrs. Melchionda went. She was generous with her time, generous with her spirit, always magnanimous, always looking out for the child. And I continue to call myself a friend of hers today and feel very proud of my history with her. Thank you, Catherine, for all that you have done. You were ahead of your time in that way. We know that we need to deal with the hearts and souls of our children just as much as we need to deal with their brains and promise them success in every way. So we have. So, we're happy because this year we celebrated Catherine's 101st birthday. In honor of this occasion, Mayor Arrigo, who had a previous family engagement and could not come, sent the proclamation. Whereas on August 18, 1917, Catherine was born in East Boston at 20 Chelsea Street. She was raised as one of 7 children and attended the public schools. While in elementary and secondary school, she became very active in scouting and achieved the level of Eagle Scout, which is no longer available to Girl Scouts, only Boy Scouts. She graduated from high school in 1935 and was accepted at Boston Teachers College, where she graduated in 1939. Whereas in 1940, Catherine married her husband and moved from East Boston to the Beachmont section of Revere in 1941, and they became proud parents of 5 beautiful children. At this moment, may I call upon the family stand and introduce themselves.
I'm the baby. I've always been the baby, even when I'm 100. I wanted everyone to know that even though there's a lot of airplanes overhead, my mother survived all the jet fuel that you need, ingested it, and she's as strong as a horse. So,
Might have helped.
Thank you. I do want to say thank you, Beachmont Improvement Committee. It was a wonderful committee to start. And how many years now? Is it 10 years?
Almost 10.
10 years?
Right.
And
It's 11.
oh,
11 years.
11 years.
Started in 2007.
And it's an important group to be active with. I know that they meet on a regular basis and really try to keep this community clean and everybody enjoying the property that they own and caring about their neighbors. And this is very important. Thank you, Beachmont Improvement Committee. I really miss you guys.
Well, Eleanor and her spouse, Tom Brady, the other Tom Brady, were founding members of the Beachmont Improvement Committee. So, when Catherine was employed for 25 years as a homebound teacher of the Revere Public Schools, she was very active in her church. She taught CCD along with being a member of the Legion of Mary and the Ladies' Sodality. When she retired at the age of 74, she went back to school at UMass Boston and got a certification in genealogy. She volunteered at the Revere Public Library, the Museum of Science, and the Mass General Hospital. Whereas on August 18th, 2018, Catherine Melchionda reached the ripe old age of 101. Now, therefore, let it be resolved that the mayor and the city of Revere, on behalf of the citizens of Revere and Beachmont, express our sincerest congratulations on the occasion of your 101st birthday. Be it further resolved that in recognition of your 101st birthday and your love for your family, that Saturday, September 22nd, should be celebrated by all of us as Catherine Melchionda Day in Revere. How about a standing ovation for Catherine? Congratulations. Would you like to say something?
I appreciate what they're doing for me. I appreciate it. I like it.
Catherine was always humble, always appreciative, and just an absolutely wonderful person. And all of us who have known her consider ourselves blessed. Thank you, Catherine, for being a part of our lives. Thank you all for coming to celebrate.
Hi, I'm here with Carol Ty. Today, Catherine Melchionda was on it. Can you just tell us a little bit more about her?
Well, she's just a really interesting person. I've had several connections with her. When I was a counselor to the Junior Catholic Daughters at Our Lady of Lourdes Church, her daughters were in my so-called Girls Scout troop. And so I knew her first from there. And she was quite politically active in her day. We often went to Democratic conventions together. She was in many a campaign. She would do everything from writing letters to standing on the street with a sign, holding a sign. And then it was wonderful, after her children grew up, she had already gone to a Boston Teachers College, and she decided to go back into teaching. She came to the Revere Public Schools. I was teaching at Revere High School then, and I was the union officer, so as such, I helped her get adjusted, and we have had a friendship for all of these years. But she is just an amazing person. She's 101, and as she says, and still alive. She has a great sense of humor, and as you saw her sitting there, she was bouncing to the music. She was enjoying every part of it, singing along with the songs. She continues to be just an inspiration to everybody in this community. Everyone, as you could see, everyone came up, everyone remembers her. One thing I did not know about Catherine was that she had been an Eagle Scout. Now, it never occurred to me that girls could be Eagle Scouts, but I guess at that time you could. And we all know how difficult it is to achieve that. There are so few boys who can do it, but for a girl to be able to do it, I think when she was young, she was an outstanding person. She didn't wait until she got older. She was practicing when she was growing up. So many, many wonderful accomplishments, that included. But what I really remember about her was what a loving, what a loving person she was when she was a teacher. She went to teach people who were at home, homebound, and you know, it's a terrible thing not to be able to go to school with your friends, with your neighbors. And so her visit to them and what she brought to them from the school, and sometimes would bring them notes. Her visit to them was just a boost for them, as well as a lesson. Of course, they love getting the lessons. And I heard so many stories from the kids who had experience with her. They said they love coming back to school, but they miss Mrs. Melchionda, you know. So it's been wonderful for all of us, wonderful for her family and friends who are here today. And I think it's a milestone in the history of Beachmont. And she shares it all. So
It's amazing.
Yes, she is.
Thank you very much. Thank you. All right. So what does it feel like to have your mother honored?
I don't have any words. I guess I'm just like so proud of my mother and you know, all the accomplishments she's had through the years. But the Beachmont Improvement Committee and the people in Beachmont are a real family, and so I just want to shout out thank you for doing this. I know that she'll be talking about this for days and days and days. So if you want to do anything going forward, come up and visit her. She loves company. Have a cup of coffee. Thank you.
Thank you.
Says you won't have not going no more hunger and thirst, but first be a person who needs people.
Hi, I'm here with Boston Streisand tribute artist Lori Z. Could you just tell us a little bit more about what you're doing today?
Sure. I was invited to do the multicultural event today by a friend of my girlfriend, Debbie Catulli, who is a local entertainer herself. And her name's Kathy. Kathy is here, and I know Mary as well. And I told them I'd love to come down and do the event, so that's why I'm here.
Awesome. Could you just tell us a little bit more about yourself?
Sure. I'm an Everett girl, born and raised, and I grew up being told that I look like Barbara Streisand since I was about 10 years old. And as I got older, it kind of stuck with me. So Barbara's been in my life probably almost every day of my life, most of my life. And about 10 years ago, I was doing some karaoke shows and some private events for an entertainment company. And I had someone approach me to do a show. And he had wanted me to do Barbra Streisand with him. He was a Neil Diamond impersonator. And I told him he was crazy because I don't sing Streisand, and at the time I didn't. But I started to rehearse, and it took me about 10 months to kind of perfect the sound, and luckily enough I have the same tone in my voice, so it worked well. I did my first show at a church up in Methuen, Massachusetts, and down in the church hall, about 100 people. My family was there, my dad was there, my daughter was with us, and had a great time. It was so good. I had a lady come up to me after the show, 78 years old. She said she probably would never get to see Streisand because of her age, and that she didn't need to because she had just seen me.
That's amazing.
So yeah, we hugged, but we both got teary-eyed, and it was nice, you know. But it was a good feeling because I felt that all of my life, being told I look like her, that it kind of all led up to that point. And then, you know, that aha moment in your life. I had that aha moment, and I've been doing it ever since.
That's awesome. Thank you very much.
Yeah, thank you.
Yes.
So what I would like to say is that this event came out of an idea that I had about bringing our community together. And so I thought the thread that brings us together is food and art and music. And we are such a diverse community. I thought, wouldn't it be wonderful if we could show representation of all these wonderful groups? So along with a couple of my Beachmont Improvement Committee, we wrote a grant from the Cultural Council, Massachusetts Cultural Council, and they awarded us a generous grant last year, and then I wrote another one and I got a little bigger grant this year. So we were very happy and fortunate to get these wonderful, talented musicians and dancers, and it's just been great. And of course, I don't know if you were here to see the puppet parade, but those puppets we borrowed from the Puppet Free Library in Boston. And they're part of Emmanuel Church. Just the Emmanuel Church is on Newbury Street. And those are the puppets that they use for first night. So they warehouse them there and they lend them out.
So you've had 2 successful events this year and the previous year. And can you just tell us a little bit more about what might happen next year?
Well, I think that the grant application has to be written and submitted in October, and which we plan on doing. And we really depend on you, our residents, to come out and support this event. So today's event, any monies that we made are going to the fire victims from the Franklin Avenue fire. And I think we've raised over $1,000 already for it. Beachmont Improvement Committee is dedicated to helping our neighbors, so we'd like to do that. But you are our neighbors, and we would like you to participate in this event. If you want to be a sponsor, we could use you. If you want to display your work, your artwork, you can reach us. We have the Beachmont Improvement IC is our website, but we're on, we have a website. You'll see us on Facebook. So we'd like to reach out. We'd like you to reach out to us. We'd love to include you, because the more the merrier. We can have a lot of fun together.
Definitely.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Hi, I'm here with Len Piazza.
The table that I've been selling items at, and almost all of them are gone, were donated by the Moroccan group in Revere. They're very generous and great on hospitality. So any money that we acquire from the items that we're selling for a very small amount of money goes into this box right here, and that money we're donating to the fundraisers for the people who lost their apartments on Franklin Street. It was a large building, 10 apartments, and I haven't seen it, but I understand the exterior is brick and it's still there, and the interior was all gutted out. But thank you for attending our second cultural event, and we look forward to having many more. And thank you again.
Hi everyone from the Beachmont School. We've got some of our teachers and our PTO members. We're here to say hi to everybody and offer some great books for the students and also some chocolate. So come take a peek at our books and take some chocolate and enjoy the rest of the Multicultural Festival. Thanks!
Hi, I'm here with Beachmont resident Dan McGuire. Dan, can you just let us know what do you have here today?
We had some pizzas donated by Frank Pioppi and the Pioppi family from Luigi's Pizzeria. Very gracious of donating pizzas, and we're selling for $2 a slice to go to the 10 Franklin Ave fire victims. So thank you, Pioppi family and Luigi's, and make sure when you're in Beachmont to stop by Frank's place. Delicious pizza.
Thank you. And did you attend the event last year, or is this your first time?
I was here last year helping out. I'm on the board of the Beachmont Improvement Committee. 12-year school committee member, retired last year, and now I do security at Seacoast High School. So life goes on, and Beachmont people go on.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Hi, I'm here with Diana at the second annual Beachmont Multicultural Day Festival. Can you just tell us what you have here and what did you decide to bring out today?
Sure. Our specialty is the peanuts. It's called money nuts. It's a very ethnic food, our recipe from Colombia. So we brought it here and we make it here in the United States. It's called money nuts. It's roasted peanuts with sesame seeds. So basically we're trying to bring a little bit of bonding with the old cultures with food. So why not money nuts? And this is our product, this is our baby, we like it, and they always invite us to different events, and we love it. We love to contribute somehow and be part of the community like that.
Awesome. Is this your first one, or did you attend last year?
Last year we were here when they started the beginning, the first annual, and I told her I want to be here every time because this is a very good thing for the community. Last year it was a little bit harder. This year it's a little windy, but that doesn't stop us to be here and gather together in this event.
Of course. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
Hi, I'm Diane Colella from the Election Department at Revere City Hall, and we're holding a voter registration session for the state election on Tuesday, November 6th. The last day to register to vote is Wednesday at 8 o'clock, October 17th. City Hall will be open until 8 o'clock, so we hope everyone comes out to vote, registers to vote, and votes on Tuesday, November 6th. Thank you.
Hi, I'm here with Phyllis at the second annual Beachmont Multicultural Day Festival. Phyllis, can you just tell us what you have going on here? What you decided to bring it
actually. I call this fiber art. It's actually an old kind of rug hooking, which is very, very old, but I use contemporary material, which is yarn, and I make my own designs, and I try to do things that are useful, such as handbags, anything that you might wear. No rugs. I don't do rugs. And it just keeps me very content and, as my husband says, quiet. So that's my ambition in life, is to make things that are useful.
That's awesome. That's awesome. Is this your first Multicultural Day Festival, or did you attend last year?
I was here last year as well, and I returned because it's just wonderful. It really is.
Yeah. Thank you very much.
Yes, the pleasure.
Sabe dar y pedir a la mujer lo mejor y hacerte ese amor. Lo que come, que bebe, que da, que recibe, pero el hombre que sabe querer se apasiona por una mujer. Convierte su amor en su vida, su comida y bebida en la justa medida, pero el hombre que sabe querer.
I'm here with Fatu at the Multicultural Day Festival. Fatu, would you like to tell us what you have here?
So this is the program. It's called Revere Community School. So it's an adult education program that we run the class at the high school. So we offer English as a second language for non-English speakers, and we offer Spanish, and we also offer high set, which used to be called GED, that we offer. And we offer computer classes and conversation classes. So all of the classes that we run at the school is all for adults. and youth, especially those who drop out of school and they wanted to come back to get their high school diploma. So we offer those classes at the school. It's funded by the city of Revere and supported by the Revere Public Schools.
Hi, I'm here with Diego on the second annual Beachmont Multicultural Day Festival. Can you just tell us what you have here and what you decided to bring out today?
Okay, welcome guys. Welcome to all of the city in Riviera. My place, the name is La Esquina del Sabor, just in the Beachmont area. For today, I have a special place in my restaurant. I have a salad, rice pudding, empanadas, beef empanadas, chicken fingers, a small plate of rice and meat, but the special meat is prepped in the house. I have a Colombian chicharron, just belly, and sodas, all different places if you want. The people come to here, all prepped with too much love for the community, for the whole people in Beachmont, and I hope you enjoy, and I'm waiting for more people coming.
I'm here with Veronica Robles at the second annual Beachmont Multicultural Day Festival. Veronica, could you just tell us a little bit more about what's going on here?
Yeah, so we are happy to be here with this wonderful community in Beachmont and be back the second year, presenting the best of our cultural center in East Boston. We are neighbors, we are on Route 1A, and we provide enrichment, cultural enrichment, mainly from Latin America, dances and music, and the kids are going to be presenting some of the dances from Colombia, Peru, Mexico, Venezuela, some Aztec dancing too, and drumming. And so we're here for the community. We're here to give that cultural touch to the events. We are a non-profit organization based in, we were established 5 years ago, and soon we will be moving to the historic landmark at the old public library, and we want everybody to be part of it, our friends from Revere too. We want to expand to other communities. We want to bring the enrichment and the culture from other countries. And so we would like to congratulate to the community of Beachmont. All of them are lovely people, and this is an example of the things we can do together to bring everybody together around arts and culture.
Definitely, yeah. Awesome. Thank you very much.
Thank you. So come back next year. We want more people in this festival, more people to join. See you next year. Bye-bye.
I'm here with Joanne McKenna, one of the founders of the Beachmont Improvement Committee. Can you just tell us a little bit more about that, please?
Sure. About 10 years ago, I noticed that the area was starting to wear, getting dirty, neglected. So I got a bunch of people that I knew would never leave Beachmont, lived here all their lives, friends of mine, and we formed the Beachmont Improvement Committee in 2007. And it's been going on for 11 years now, and it's really come to fruition. I mean, it's a wonderful, wonderful organization. They're very revered in the city, and this is a great event that's come from that. So everything is good.
Awesome, awesome. You're also a photographer. Can you just speak a little bit more about that?
Yes, so I was a photography teacher and an art teacher for Revere High School for 32 years. And I never had a chance to do my own work. now that I'm retired and I'm a city councilor, I'm getting to show my work. So that's great for me.
Awesome. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
From Andrew, Caesar, and myself, we'd like to thank you for watching today. We had an amazing time at the Beachmont Multicultural Day Festival. We'd hope to see everyone here next year. And if you have any shows or events you would like to get filmed, or if you'd just like to learn how to film, we make sure you come down to our Revere studio, and we'd be happy to see you there.
With somebody